Hey guys, Willie B here again with AutoHowToVideos.com. Today we're working on a 2004 Chevrolet pickup truck. What we're going to do today is we've got a wheel bearing hub, as seen right there on the floor. GM vehicles have a big problem with these hubs going out in the front window of cars, the trucks, anything with a hub assembly like this, all the later model GMs. The first indication that you may have a hub going bad is you'll hear a roaring inside the car, and depending on the type of problem with the bearing, a lot of times you can turn it one direction and the noise will go away. You turn it the other direction, the noise will get louder. That's an indicator that you do have a hub bearing going bad. Sometimes you might get an ABS light come on or something like that. And then also, if you jack the vehicle up and you've got play in the wheel up and down at the 12 and 6 o'clock, try and move it in that direction. If you've got play like that, you've definitely got a hub bearing bad. And today we're going to show how to replace it and show how easy it is, and this will work not only on these pickup trucks but on pretty much all late model GM vehicles. Alright guys, first step to removing this hub assembly is you want to take your back or your inward caliper bracket bolts off. You want to take your whole caliper and bracket off as an assembly. A quick tip to doing this job before you even start: go ahead and turn the key on slightly so that you can move the steering, move your steering back and forth so you can access the bolts over here, and then when you're ready for the bolts on this side, you rotate it back like that. Alright, now go ahead and start getting your brake caliper off there. Alright, first thing you do is you unbolt your caliper bracket and just remove your whole caliper as an assembly. Set it up to the side. Then you're going to want to knock off your dust shield here and expose your axle nut. Go ahead and alright, now on vehicles equipped with ABS and traction control like this one, you're going to have your wheel speed sensor. Follow your wiring up, and usually it's right here in the wheel well. Go ahead and start pulling your wiring out. You just pull the whole thing out because your new one will come with all your new clips. A lot of times they break anyway when you're removing them. And let those hang down there. Now, you'll come from the rear side, and you'll either have 4 bolts or 3 bolts, depending on your application. Now, they're usually 15 or 13 millimeter. These are 15 millimeter. Go. Alright, now that you get all your bolts out, all the back ones out, your nut off, most of the time this will come off fairly easy. Like I said, most of the time. If it doesn't, sometimes you have to get a chisel or something in here, air hammer or something, and you have to use a lot of persuasion. Sometimes you have to even hammer on the axle to get it broke loose out of the splines. Reinstalling the new hub assembly is pretty much as cut and dry as it is removing it. Just reverse the procedure. I would like to say that it's worth getting a higher quality part. There are some cheaper aftermarket bearings, and they don't last. You will redo them again. I've been there, done that too many times. It's also important to retorque your axle nut to the proper specs, because that actually sets your bearing preload. That's what holds your bearings together. If you had a seized up spline or around your hub here, it might be nice to put some NICs on it and in your spline. Wraps up our install on the hub assembly on the GM. Fairly easy repair. The only tools you may need that are special are maybe the large axle sockets and a torque wrench. But other than that, it's a real easy repair. Take you an hour or two in the driveway. Be sure to check out all our videos on autohowtovideos.com. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.